All right, let's take a look at potential Kentucky Derby starter Danon Bourbon, a son of Maxfield, who was a very nice horse here in the U.S., raced for Godolphin and was trained by Brendan Walsh. Very good up to 1.125 miles. And let's take a look at Danon Bourbon here. This is his first start at Kyoto, going 9 furlongs, and he's in the white silks with the red hoop on the lead, and he's going to go straight to the lead here. Big field of Japanese horses here. Probably a lot of first-time starters in the race. But Danon Bourbon's going to control the pace from the outset. Going to skip ahead, go to the far turn. Not a lot of action taking place. But Danon Bourbon turns for home, has about 1.25 lengths on the second horse, and then he's just going to spurt away and win fairly impressively. Now, the horse that ran second here is a horse named Fire Spirit, a son of Firenze Fire. And if you remember that horse, he was a sprinter back in the day, and but he's since relocated to Japan. Fire Spirit winless in 3 starts, but he's never failed to hit the board. So, take that for what it's worth. Danon Bourbon was impressive nonetheless in here. Now we're going to go to start number 2 at Kyoto once again, 1,900 meters. That's almost 1 3/16 miles here in America. And once again, Danon Bourbon going to be impressive, winning this race at Kyoto, undefeated in 3 starts. This is start number 2, and we'll see him break one from the outside in the pink cap this time. Once again, the white silks and the red hoop, red sleeves. He's going to be third on the outside. He's going to tuck in as they race into the first turn. Some of these Japanese tracks, they'll race clockwise. Sometimes they race counterclockwise. One thing I'll say, the dirt consistency is a little bit different. It's a little more sandy, I think. Maybe a little bit more gritty over there than it is here. More. I don't know. Some horses just don't like it. I'll just put it that way. But another thing I would add, Japanese horses, they're bred for turf mainly. Dirt's kind of an afterthought. Although in the last few years, some of the Japanese trainers, Japanese connections have really started to take a liking to trying to win American classics. So I think we may see some more of those horses come over here in the future. Now, we've skipped ahead again, and here comes Danon Bourbon. He's going to make a 3-wide sweeping move up to take the lead, and once again he's going to draw away with little urging, it appears, as they turn for home here. The runner-up here is a horse named Alan Starr, son of a Japanese sire, Leontes, out of a Candy Ride mare, so a little bit of American pedigree there. This horse is 1 for 3 lifetime. Don't have a whole lot of information on him, but here we go. I've got the horse broke his maiden in February and then finished second a week later. So that horse was coming off a week layoff. And then since he finished 14th here recently, April 5th. So, take that for what it's worth. Now we're going to go ahead to start number 3. This is the Fukuryu Stakes. I think I said that right. Probably didn't. Who knows? But we're going to see Danon Bourbon once again. As you can see, he's 3 wide here, passing the stands for the first time. Once again, the white silks, red sleeves, and the red hoop. And he's going to relax beautifully. And as they race into the first turn, I think I'm going to skip ahead here once again. But as you can see, roughly in the 2.5 path going on to the backstretch here. Now there is a horse in here named Dawn Erectus. And Dawn Erectus has 8 total career starts. He's got 2 wins, 4 seconds, and then the other 2 races he finished off the board. Not a bad horse, to be honest with you. Ran second in the Hyacinth Stakes back in February at Tokyo. You know, not a bad horse. Stakes place. He was second in a stake at Tokyo. But once again, we skipped ahead. We're turning for home. I think this is the most impressive of the three efforts. Being set down to a hard drive here. Danon Bourbon takes off and he runs past Don Erectus, and he's going to go on to win. You just don't know about these Japanese horses, but I think this horse has a little bit of talent. This might be the type of horse, with 3 9-furlong races under his belt, he might be a Kentucky Derby contender. Okay, thanks for watching. That's all for now. Catch us later on the Auxiliary Gate podcast, wherever you get your podcast, on Spotify, on YouTube, on Apple. We'd love for you to listen to us. And we've got a Kentucky Derby seminar coming up here in a few weeks. Everybody have a great evening.